Happy Monday, August 1st. Welcome to Great Day SA. What a perfect opportunity, Paul, to embrace the start of the month together.
That's exactly right. That's the way we like it, together.
Yes, and thank you all so much for joining us. You're going to be starstruck right now because it's getting very Brady Bunch in here this morning. But why today and why San Antonio? Because, Paul, it's time to bowl.
That's right, Roma. Christopher Knight is in San Antonio for the Celebrity Bowl, which benefits the Salvation Army.
Paul, let's welcome Christopher Knight to Great Day SA. Christopher! Yes! Thanks for being with us.
Pleasure.
Is that your bowl? Is that your
nice
hand bowl?
I'm hoping. Without a ball, it's a lot easier.
I think you're going to
They're
do
all
really
strikes when they're air balls.
I hear you're a 250 bowler.
Oh, really?
No.
Wow.
Really? Yes. I
you-
see that my reputation has not preceded me
Yeah.
properly.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, your reputation is big for so many things, but you're in San Antonio for the Celebrity Bowl. Why why did you want to be a part of this?
You know, and it's been 3 years in the making.
Oh,
We
okay.
got stopped trying, because of COVID 3 years ago. So I'm finally here, and it feels wonderful to finally be, traveling again.
Yeah.
And we're here to support the Salvation Army's family emergency shelter. The proceeds go to a great cause, and it's a time for community fellowship and fun. And,
Absolutely.
Joe, that's what it's about.
Well, let me ask you something, Chris. How did you get involved with Celebrity Bowl?
One of the nicer parts about being a celebrity is you're asked to do an awful lot.
Yeah.
Or you're asked to participate in a lot of wonderful events, and so
Right.
I know Tanya
Yeah.
Gaines, and so as her being a friend and her being connected to San Antonio,
She's a good
this was
person to know, by the way.
This was something that she wanted me to come to, and again, it's been some time in the making. So
Yeah.
and I'm game. We'll see if my body holds up to a couple of rounds of bowling.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Absolutely. And so this benefits the Salvation Army. You get to have fun. You're going to meet some local San Antonio celebs. That'll be
what I
cool.
Mm-hmm.
But are you really a good bowler?
No.
No?
No.
Neither am I. I'm
But it's
terrible.
It's not
about
about
that, right?
winning.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
about having a good time.
It's about having a lot of fun out there.
Entertaining oneself and others.
Okay. So
And so it benefits the Salvation Army.
It does.
You said, and that's such a great cause.
Their family emergency center here. We're at any given night. There's 120 people that they're serving.
Yeah.
With transitional housing. It's a great cause. The Salvation Army of San Antonio has been in the community since 1889. So.
Oh, that long?
Right,
That's
and
a long time.
they operate the local Boys and Girls Club as well, providing guidance and shelter for children.
well,
and
you're such
teenagers.
a busy person. Why are you so passionate about this?
I'm passionate about helping people. I've been very fortunate in my life, and if I can lend my good nature, my face,
Right.
to support a good cause, and help people smile and bring in some money at the same time, it's win-win because. It's a win for me, and hopefully a win for the organization as well. So.
We love to hear that. That's a big heart that you have, but maybe it has to do because being on the Brady Bunch, would you consider that your second family?
Absolutely. I mean,
Right?
literally, other than my own family, it's 53 years now that I've
Wow.
known, Barry, Mike, Maureen, Eve, and Susan. So, they are family. Barry and I just recently started a podcast called
Those are very popular.
The Real
Brady-
Brady Bros, and we're
Yes.
doing an episodic recap,
Right.
which it turns out to be a gas because, we're watching shows we haven't seen in 50 years.
Right.
And then recapping our memory of having done the show.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Maureen McCormick, she was on the show a couple of years ago.
That's what I understand.
She was a lot of fun.
Maureen we had a great cast.
Yeah.
We had a great cast, and maybe it's because we all grew up together. I mean, Mike was
Yes.
10 when we started, and
Yeah.
16
Wow.
when the show went off the air. But we haven't really been off the air. There's been so many reunions,
So
and
many,
so
and-
many,
and-
and they're always being talked about again.
The show still plays.
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched
Right.
it growing up, and so it's like such a full circle moment here. It's so nice to be able to
I'm
talk
glad
to
I
someone.
gave up trying to get away from it, 30 years ago, because
Right.
it's like trying to get away from air.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you're very fortunate because there's only just a handful of people that have such a successful show.
For so long.
For so long.
It's evergreen, and
Yeah.
then it's about family, and the show is about family. It's about getting along. It's about the initial community that kids grow up in. It's family. It's the first place that maybe you're not aware that you're doing it as a kid, but
Right.
where do I fit in?
Yeah.
And that's something that we will go through again and again in our lives as adults. So if we have a good foundation, through our family and through our household, it's just going to make things later in life easier. And the Brady family is aspirational for a lot of people because they haven't had, the same kind of fortune the Brady's had. And we're looked up to supplying that kind of organization and that kind of example for
It's
others who
very
haven't had it.
important right now in this day and age, I
Yes.
think. So it's so cool that it's not a show that was was created in older, later
Yeah,
years.
but the kids are all the same, regardless
Right.
of what they're
Yes.
growing up into, right?
And
Exactly.
you don't know this, or maybe you do. There's a town that's about 2 hours away. It's called Brady. Okay, my family is from Brady.
It's from Brady?
Guess what my cousins were called?
Let me guess.
They were the Brady Bunch.
Of course, the whole town was the Brady Bunch at that point.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I'll have to go visit Brady.
Brady,
Yes.
yeah, it's a nice little town, yeah.
Yeah, Paul. Well, it is called the Celebrity Bowl. The reason you're here, right? But you're here, so we want to make it the Brady Bowl.
Oh,
How
okay.
about that?
By all
We're gonna-
means, bring it on.
We're going to ask you some fun questions here.
like magic just shows up.
The crew actually put these together, so you
Okay.
can't blame me and Paul for all of them. I'm
So I
kidding.
gotta
They're
pick out the
PG,
bowl.
they're great. You
This
pick
is
one,
the Brady
read the
cereal
question
bowl.
out loud,
Right.
and then you answer it for us.
Oh, I'm glad I brought my glasses.
There you go.
All right.
This is a lot better than the Super Bowl.
What's your favorite summer treat?
Okay.
It's probably everybody's favorite summer, winter,
what is?
fall, and spring treat.
What would it be?
Ice cream.
Okay, all right.
I was like, where? I don't
Any
know.
flavor.
I was thinking he's going to go two directions, either margarita or ice cream.
Well,
and
I'm going.
I know. I like
yeah.
ice cream better.
Ice cream,
Paul,
yeah.
I'll let
Followed
you
by
pick
a
one.
Oh, you want
margarita.
me to pick
Pick
one
one,
for
yeah.
Christopher? Okay, if
Yeah.
you don't mind. Let's see. All right, let's see what we've got here. Feels like Karnak. All right. What's your favorite city that you've ever been to? That's a loaded question.
Let him. He might have a favorite city. Let him answer.
San Antonio.
Yeah, right.
All right, you
Great
get
day,
another
SA.
question. That's right. Great day, SA.
All right, let's see what do we have here. Mountains or ocean? I'm an ocean guy. I
Okay.
I live
Same.
at the beach in LA, and there's something about that. There's no people out there, and I like that edge.
Yeah.
You
Now,
know?
now, it's not LA, but have you ever been to South Padre Island? You've probably heard of it.
I have not been to South
Spring
Padre.
break. Okay. Well, you
You've
gotta
gotta
go. You
check
gotta
it
go
out.
one day.
Oh, I
I
get
floated
to-
down the Bronxville, the new Bronxville.
Oh, yeah,
Canal
Canal River.
River.
You floated down the canal in
I've
Guadalupe.
been- one summer I was at St. Ed's in Austin and
Uh-huh.
did some theater
did some
there,
tubing.
and then I did some tubing. Yeah, and that was years ago.
That's a lot of fun.
A lot
I'm
of
glad
fun.
you got that
Yeah,
experience.
what do you
That's
know?
true Texan floating right
yeah.
there. I kind of cheated. I saw this one, and it's also one that I actually wanted to ask you.
Okay.
You're from New York, right?
I was born in New York.
Born in New
yes.
York. So, okay, thin crust pizza or deep dish?
Oh no, it's got to be thin.
Yeah,
Thin
there you
crust.
go.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
And
There
the
we
thinner
go.
the better.
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in New York likes it thick. You know.
No, thick is like Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I'm with you. I'm on the thin crust. Well, we're so happy that you could be here. We're so happy you're enjoying San Antonio because it's his favorite city ever, and Great Day Stays his favorite show. But
You heard
y'all
it
need to
here.
head out to the Salvation Army Celebrity Bowl. It's over at Main Event 1911 North Loop 1604 East. That's a tongue twister right there. Say that 3 times, Paul.
Yeah.
Tonight from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. For more information, you guys can go to their website as well. Get your tickets. And you might just get to hang out with our Brady guy right here. How lucky could you be?
Awesome. It's been
Watch
awesome
me-
talking
watch
with
me
you.
gutter
You're
the
just
ball.
as nice as I thought you'd be, Christopher. Really nice.
Could
Thank
you imagine if he was mean? What would we say then?
Yeah.
No way, Jose. Thank
Right.
you so much for
There's,
being with
there's
us.
no future for a mean Brady.
No,
no,
not at all.
exactly right.
But are you enjoying the heat?
You know, I grew up in the inland part of LA, so
Okay.
the heat is not something I'm unaccustomed to.
right. Yeah.
And we have it out there too.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, you're going to love it today.
All right.
It's going to be plenty hot. Yeah.